Every year, I meet parents whose kids are gifted in math, but when they first try AMC 10 or AIME problems, they're shocked. Why is my child, who aces every math test at school, struggling so much? Because competition math is not school math. So, this is the myth of school math mastery. A student who has not mastered their school curriculum thoroughly, not just memorized, is not ready for competition math. But even the strongest student in the class will be blindsided by their first AMC or AIME if they haven't trained in what we call the Olympiad style math. And yes, even PhDs in engineering or physics often cannot finish these problems on time if they're not familiar with this style. So, what makes competition math so different? We're not just talking about early exposure to advanced topics. We're talking about an entirely different mode of thinking. So there are three content areas that form the core of math competitions from AMC 8 up to USA Math Olympiad. The first is number theory. We're talking about prime, factorizations, divisibility rules, to give a few examples. Then we have counting and probability. Topics in this section include permutations, combinations, pattern logic. And then last but not least, geometry. And this geometry is far beyond school textbook formulas with classic theorems and elegant constructions. So these are not just content areas, they are languages. These are languages that need fluency long before a student can perform at their peak under time pressure. So then the question becomes, well, are some kids born with talent for competition math, or must they prepare? And to tell you the truth, yes, some students breeze through AMC 8 on instinct and raw intelligence alone. By the time your teen reaches AMC 10, AIME, that advantage evaporates because everyone at the top has trained and prepared. Without prep, even brilliant students miss obvious pathways or burn too much time inventing formulas from scratch. So then the question is, how early should your teen start preparing and for how long before they enter their first math competition? If your child is in middle school, here's the basic benchmark. Middle school assuming between 6th to 8th grade. So for a middle school student, their goal is to score 20 or above on AMC 8. And I'll give 3 time frames, okay? It's possible to get it in one summer. Fully focused. Ideally, 1 year of part-time prep. And for students with low motivation, could take 2 or more years. Now, this is just for AMC 8. For higher level like AIME, qualifications or higher, expect multi-year commitment. So start early. This is not cramming territory, it's progressive fluency development. So what comes first? Obviously, the school math must be mastered first. Pre-algebra and Algebra 1. They are essential foundations. Then begin Olympiad type problems, focusing on the 3 mathematical modes of thinking and the languages that I listed out here: number theory, counting, probability, and geometry. And then integrate with past problems. So practice using real test problems, real contest problems to show how concepts intertwine. Now, you might be asking, well, what's the real value of preparing my child for this grueling competition math? The real value is not just for a math trophy. Colleges, especially STEM schools, they notice Olympiad credentials because the credentials reveal deep thinking and the ability to thrive under pressure. And more than that, the Olympiad style math teaches the following: logical reasoning, pattern recognition, and problem solving. And all of these are valued far beyond any competition. So the cultivation of these 3 skills for your child will pay dividends, not just for college admissions, but beyond. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share this video with another parent who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.